Good day, guys. Being here. So today we're going to try this one. But before that, I'll just quickly talk about this one. So this is, I think it's more about how to use Dynamo. My Dynamo skills not very good, to be honest. But I did. I did one. So this is the link. So basically, what I did is create a box with a depth parameter, and then somehow use Dynamo to control the depth of this box. So in where is it? So basically, you can draw something in the three-dimensional space, and then let Dynamo to control. So for example, here I draw a model line here, and I use this model line to control the depth of these boxes. So you can see where this model line is close to the box, it become the shallower, and then the further this box, the distance away from this model line, the depth become greater. So yeah, so that's it. Okay, so let's go back to this. So this one's quite simple. So you can see it's a slant column. So this one can be just the extrusion, right? So we create a shape, and I think this most looks like simple, but when we model, it can be tricky. This part is all these louvers, because you can see this is a curved. It's not a flat. If a flat, it can be very easy, right? So you can use, a beam system, or you can use a sloped glazing. But once this is curved, it can become a little bit tricky. So, but if we can still use model in place quite easily. But yeah, I think anyway. So let's try to model this one. So I don't think we're going to create a family, because this is quite special, family. I don't think you will use this all the time. So if we only model this one, so what's the easiest way to model this one? So let's just try it. Okay, so okay, so first I think we're going to use just do it in the project. So okay, so so let's start. So hang on, where's my Revit? Yeah. Okay, so first let's go to I think I'll go to elevation. So imagine that's maybe just go to the west, and then maybe hang on, let's go back to ground floor. I'll just do a curtain wall WA, and just do a curtain wall here. So let's imagine this wall is this wall. Okay, don't worry too much about that, but so this is the wall, and then we are going to go to this west elevation. Okay, so go to elevation view. So this is a curtain wall. Maybe I'll just maybe make it 4 meters. So instead of 8 meters, so let's drag it back to the level 1. So it's 4 meters. Okay, so now we can maybe model this one. We can model this is quite simple, right? So we can for this. So when you do extrusion, so of course you will need to find a work plan. So you can't really do. So if I do model in place, so I maybe just use generic model, and you try to do an extrusion, Revit will ask you to pick a work plan, because currently we don't have any vertical work plan. So you can see there are only ground floor and level 1. So what we need to do is we just cancel model, go to ground floor. So let's just use reference plan. So you can use reference plan, you can use grid, but for this I'll just use reference plan. Okay, and to make it easier, hang on, maybe I'll just move this to the mullion. Okay, so I'll also name it. So okay, so now we go to solve west elevation model in place, and I'll just use generic model category. And then when we start, click on extrusion. So Revit still will ask us which work plan to use. So now we have this reference plan 1. Click OK. So now we can draw something. So for example, this one. So it's like a bolt. So we can just draw. So for example, like a curved and another curve, right? So and then we can just make a fillet arc. So it's ugly, but anyway, so maybe I'll just instead of doing this, let me think how to make it look nicer. Maybe I'll just draw this, drag this back, maybe do an arc from here to here, and then try to pick this tangent, right? So and then do another one again, and then okay, so that's better. So now I just need to close it, and then just give it thickness. So I'll just give it like 75 on each side. So 175 and another one negative. So this will give us 150 thickness. So if I finish model, go to 3D view, you will see we have something here, right? So it's just centered to this mullion, so which is here, right? So this reference plane. So you won't see it here because the cut plane of this floor plan is lower than that family. So we have to go to side plan to see this. Okay. So now let's next. So for the column, I think so you can do slant column. So you can go structure column and then use slanted column. Okay, so basically you can just draw from there to there. Actually, I'm not very yeah, so it's just change height. So I'll change this one to 0 from ground floor. Oh, maybe change the top first. Yeah, so and then change the floor. So you have something there, right? Yeah, and also you can change the type. I'm not going to. Oh, actually, let's just quickly do it. Oh, this circular. So edit, load family. I'll just go to the Australian Revit content, family content. So it's structure column, steel, Australian standard, CHS. I'm not sure which one. Maybe this one. Okay, so I just pick one. So for example, this one. Okay, so okay, and yeah, so click OK. We'll change this the profile, right? And actually, I'm not really sure how we should use adjust this. So I think we need to when we do structural drawings. I think the very important bit is the grid. So which can somehow we can adjust this, but yeah, I'll just let me try. Yeah, something like that. So you can control these columns. So right, so yeah, all good. So let's just skip. Okay, so this is today's main the focus. Okay, so focus on this bit. So as I said, if this one's flat, it will be very simple. So I'll show you a couple of options. So one is sloped glazing. So where is it? On the roof. Okay, so on the roof, and then you can pick this sloped glazing. You can just draw. I'll just do something like here, and then so with the slope, maybe from this point 4 meter. So I just remove all this slope, okay, and then I'll just give it a slope, maybe 5 degree. I'm not sure if it needs to be 5 or -5. Okay, yes, that's 5 degrees. Go up, and then we just need to adjust the mullions. So I'll just let's go edit type first, curtain panel not defined. Oh, we need to use empty because for this one there's nothing, right? So currently there's no empty panel loaded in this project. So what we need to do is we can go insert load family under your Autodesk content. There's one. Okay, so on the curtain wall panel, there's an empty panel. So load this one. Now go to your sloped glazing, edit type. So you will be able to pick this empty panel. Excuse me. So okay, so now actually I'm not sure grid 1 or grid 2. Let me just try or use maximum spacing, maybe 150, maybe 200. They're quite big, right? So apply and not right. Click OK. Still not right. Oh, where's that? Where are they? So again, okay, so grid 1 maximum spacing 200. Grid 1 mullion internal. So I'll just pick one. So maybe this one. Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Apply. So okay, so wrong one. Wrong direction. So let's change this one to none. Change this one to maximum spacing 200. So apply and click on the delete grid line. So if you click on delete grid line, Revit will delete all these one and place this one. But if you do not, Revit will keep this one and add this one. Okay, so in this case, delete grid line. Click OK, and that's it. If it's a flat, so this is how you can do it. And of course, you might say, oh, the profile's not right, but that's fine. So first, so look at these ones. So there's an angle, right? So angle is very simple. Unpin them, edit type. Let's duplicate, create a new one. I'll just call it new. And then we can just add an angle. So 45, I'm not sure which, negative, sorry, go back, negative 45 and apply and okay. And then we can pin it back. So pin it back down in a curtain wall or sloped glazing. Pin it back means it will change to the mullion in here. So okay, so if you unpin it, you can change this one to any other mullion. So for example, I'll change this one to a radius one, right? But once you pin it, it will go back to it. It's not like usually other elements. So for example, if we draw like a draw wall here, if we pin it, means it's been there. We can't move it. But in this scenario, in the curtain wall or slope glazing, it means it changed the type back to the default setting. Okay, so let me just unpin it and delete it. Okay, so now, so this is the angle. Oh, sorry, we still need to go edit type. And under here, because we create a new one, so with the angular, grid 1, we need grid 2. Just leave it. Control V, Control V, and Control V, and click OK. So now you can see it will change the angle. And then, so the profile, so yeah, we can do custom profile as well. So let's just create a new family. On the profile, where here. So you can actually choose a specific profile, because if you do a profile, it will, show in all the other like families. So when you create, if you use this generic profile template, but for this scenario, if you want this profile only show in the list of mullions, so you can just use this one specific profile template. So let's click open. Okay, what are these? Interior, exterior, but that doesn't matter. So let's just draw something. Okay, so Curtain wall trim. Anyway, so I think so. Let's just do it without an angle. Okay, so maybe I'll make it imagine like 200 overall depths. So I'll just draw from that 100 and down 200, and then just do a little arc. Okay, and then we can just mirror mirror. So this will be the profile. So let's just load this one into the family. Let's go to 3D view, select this mullion, uncheck edit type, duplicate. I'll just call it new 2. Okay, so new 2. And then in here, so there's a profile. So let's just try to find that one. And also with a 45 degree, let's have a look. Click OK. That's it. So now we can just ping this back. Okay, and then select this curtain sloped glazing again. Edit type, and then we can change the just type new 2. Okay, so Control C, Control V, and I think that's it. So click apply, and now that's it. So this is if this one is flat. So I think the easiest way of doing this is you can just do a sloped glazing. So basically it's a roof. So you can just create, let me just do another one, create a roof and do a footprint. So uncheck the define slope and adjust this slope and then finish it. Right, so this is a roof, but we can just directly change it to this. Okay, so very simple. So another way of doing the a flat one is you can also use a beam system, right? So beam system. For beam system, you will need to have a pick a work plan. So which means you can't really do a roof and give it a height and adjust the slope. You will need to have a plan or a face. Okay, so what the easiest way is we can go to the west, so elevation, right? So we can use reference plan. So in this elevation, we can use RP type RP. So I just draw it. Maybe I'll just draw it in where here, top of this roof. Okay, so now we have a reference plan here. So this is a reference plan, another reference plan. I'll just name it 2. Okay, so go to 3D view, and then this reference plan, of course, it's invisible in 3D view, but it's there. Okay, so for example, you can see them if you set work plan onto that reference plan 2, and with this show work plan, so you can roughly get some idea where that work plan is. Okay, so now in this, so now I have set the work plan onto that reference plan 2. So we can use a structural beam system. So click on beam system, and then we can just draw the shape. I'll just roughly go to the top view. So use a rectangular shape. Let's just do something. Oh, so looks like the orientation of this work plan is not related to this wall. So I'll just maybe just manually draw something like this. Okay, so and then you can see this is the direction of these beams. So once we click finish, okay, so these are the settings. So I forgot to change, but we can change them afterwards. Okay, so now we have this beam system selected. We can change this one to, for example, maximum spacing 200. So it will place more. Maybe I'll just go to rotate a little bit. Yeah, maybe I'll just hide the work plan because it's a little bit, the color is a little bit just too much. Okay, so now we can change the beam. Okay, so yeah, the issue is we needed to have a beam look like this one. So I think looks like we need maybe a custom profile and then create a custom beam. So I'm not really sure actually. Or maybe let's try this. So if because we have a column there. Oh, sorry, we can't use column for beam system. We need to use structural framing. So let's load a beam. Okay, so go to structure and beam, load family. So go back to structure. There's a structural framing, still Australian standard. Of course, there's no that shape similar to that. Maybe I will just use, instead of steel, I'll use wood. I'll use a dimension lumber. Okay, I'll just pick a size roughly, there, and then we can just select this beam system and go here. We can change that to this. Now let's just edit family, and we can change the profile of this, because the structure framing, they are basically a sweep. Okay, so if you edit sweep, you will see you can actually there's profile. So what we can do is we can create a profile and load into here. So let's just find the previous one. Where's the previous profile we did? So it looks like we need to go find it in the project browser. So go to the profile category. So there should be a family one. Let's edit. But this one, remember, we have this as a mullion. So if we load this one into a structural framing family, it won't work. So we're going to change this one to generic. Okay. Now I'm going to load this one into that structural framing family, and then select this one. So we can change the profile to that. So now that's it. Now if I load this one into the project, so we overwrite, and then it will be the same, exactly the same shape and size. And of course, let's see if we can change the. I think we can, right? So we already see that parameter there. So it's not under this beam system, but for individual beam. So you can select one, type SA, select all. So I think you have this option. Okay, so typing 45, that's it. Okay, so this is another option. So if it's a flat, you can also use beam system. Okay, so yeah, very similar. Looks like okay. So how to create? Yeah, you can also create a beam in this direction, but I'll leave it to you. Okay, so finally, how can we do this one if it's a curved? I think we can just do it. I don't think we should spend that a lot of time trying to create that family with this curved shape, and then somehow we can. It's possible. It's doable. We can even control the radius of this one, the size of. We can control everything, but I think the easiest way is just model in place. So let's do it. So first, for example, this one, we can first model this shape, right? So it's just exactly like this one. So first we need to have a vertical work plan. So let's go to floor plan, side plan. So I'm going to just copy this one. So for example, I just want. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I want to create. Maybe I'll just. Okay, so we have this. We're going to model it between. Oh, this is 3. This is 4. So I'm going to use 3. Okay, as my reference plan. So let's go architecture, set work plan. I'll pick 3. Okay, so I'll just go to 3D view. Now I'm going to model 1. So I'll use model in place, and I'll choose generic model for this one, and okay. And then first I want to use extrusion and pick line. I'm going to borrow this one of this. Okay, so I'll just pick this 2 edge. So now we you can see this is profile, and it's on reference reference plan 3. Okay, so you can't see the reference plan, but it's there. So now we have one and finish it, and then we just need to, let's just change one of them to 0, another one's negative, so maybe it should go this way. So we can't really see the work plan, so it's better just go to a floor plan or elevation, so we can just drag this one. Okay, so now this is one of them, and then we can, what we can do is we can or actually I should do that first, do the arc first. Okay, so that's fine. Let's just finish this extrusion. So we're going to create, oh hell, not finish the family, but finish the extrusion. So now we're going to create another extrusion, and the same work plan. This time I'm going to draw an arc. Okay, so maybe I'll just pick a line. So now I pick this line, so I know where this one starts, and then use a start and radius arc. So I'm going to maybe roughly here. Okay, so maybe this is a radius, and also and then I'll just offset OF. That's it. So now I just close this, delete this, and fillet arc this. Okay, so now we oh hell, what's going on? Can't change radius. Okay, looks like we have some issue, but don't worry. Yeah, all good. So maybe now we can, oh, doesn't work. Anyway, so let's finish this. So now we have this one, so maybe I want this one to be 0. Yeah, so that's it. And then we can just quite easily select this one, control, because we know there's a reference or reference plans 4 over there, but although we can't say, but don't worry. So Control C, we can just escape and paste along in same plan. Sorry, same place. So you can see it's overlapping with this one, but don't worry. So with this one selected, edit work plan, pick 4, and OK. So we'll go to the other side, and it looks like we need to off, instead of negative, we just need to change it to positive. So now that's it. Okay, so now we have two structure on each side, and then we can continue work on this. So for this one, we can quite easily, if it's model in place, we can quite easily just use array. Okay, so go to array. Where's array here, AR, type AR. So we can use the radial array. Click on that, and then we need to place center of radius. Center of rotation. Center of rotation should be the center point of this arc. So we're going to you can click on this place, or just use spacebar, and type SC, and then move on to the edge of this. So you can see if I move to the edge, if I zoom out a little bit, so it's actually picking the center point. As you can see, the pink dot, well, a circle, right? And then click on this. Okay, so now we just need to place the first. So this is starting point. Okay, so and also make sure second, yeah, or you can use last. So maybe let's just use last. So now we just need to pick the first point of this group. Okay, so let's pick this, and then pick the last location. So for example, I want this one. I want this to be here. Okay, so click on this, and then we have the option to. Oh, looks like we have some issue. Group member 3. Okay, so if I type 5, looks like we have some issue with this. Oh, it's not okay, so looks like we have some issue. I'll just finish model. Oh, this is interesting. It's just going everywhere. Okay, so you know what? Give me a few minutes. I will try to work out why this is happening. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm back. So actually what I think can be the issue is it's probably 3D view. So I noticed that this happens when I do it in 3D view. So what I did actually, what I tried is go to elevation instead. So now if I and also sometimes make sure your current work plan is set properly. So for example, I'll just set to reference plan 3, which is parallel to this view, right? So parallel to this view, and then we are going to select this again. So use AR and use radial space, type SC to snap the center point. So you can see it will be there. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, over there. Is that right? Type. So as long as you type SC and pick this edge, that will be the correct. And then, oh hell, did I? Sorry, I forgot to press spacebar. So let's just do it again. So select this extrusion, right? So and type AR, and then space, and then SC, and then pick this edge, and then pick this. So if it's last, so we just pick the first one, and then just pick then the last location. So for example here. Now we can type in a number. So for example 7. If that's not enough, we just change. So and in a model in place, when you do model in place, and when the array in a model place number is larger, it's bigger than 10, you will see this warning. Okay, so it's not error. So, it's just telling you when you have when you increase the number, so it will affect the performance of Revit. So just need to be careful. So you don't want to have 200, for example, array in a model in place, because it will slow down your Revit. So now let's have a look in 3D view. You can see it's quite good, right? So it's curved, and still you can now. I think you can adjust them in 3D. Yeah, no problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let me just change it to maybe 10, roughly the same, similar. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, so this is it. So with this one, the column, and these you can use structural framing. So there's use a solid bar, so you can just create a little column there, and then you can quite easily connect them, so to create this structure. And then once you create one part, you can create a group. You can create a group, and then you can just array. So for example, imagine let's pretend this is all done, so including all the columns. You can just AR again. You need to I think you still need to set a proper work plan. So because currently the work plan is the vertical, so vertical work plan, so it won't work if I do AR. So we need to set back to so for example a level. So let's go set. So this time you can pick a level, because level is visible in 3D view. So now we can use AR. So this time I'm going to use linear. Again AR. So linear, and then we can just 2, for example, and then let's go to so something's not right. let me just go to the top first. So AR, and maybe here to, oh, looks like it won't work. This is because extrusion, the direction of the extrusion. So we set work plan, vertical work plan. Let me think. So maybe we can do this because we create these extrusions using these reference plan. So we can array this model with this reference plan. So maybe this one, because we didn't use this reference plan, we use this one. So let's select this reference plan together with this model and try again. So AR, and hopefully this time it will let us do this. Okay, I'll just type in a number 5 for example, and yeah, I think that's okay. Click OK, and then that's it. Okay, so right, and maybe I'll just quickly the same, because this one, you know what I'm going to do? Edit work plan, and I'll just place it onto this reference plan. Okay, so you can't move it here. You can use Shift and copy to here, but the easiest way to move here is to change the work plan. So from this reference plan to this one. Now finish this one. We can select this, edit group, add this extrusion. So and then it will be add into all the group. Okay, so you can do this to the column as well. Columns easier because columns not lock onto any work plan, so we can just quite easily move it to here, and then we can just go select this group, edit group, add column, finish, and then it will be placed in all these groups. Okay, so this is it. So just so this is the method. So so just a recap, we talked about 3 different methods when we need to create these louvers. If it's flat, we can just use a sloped glazing, the easiest way, and then also we can use a beam system. Okay, both of them. So we will need to create a profile. So this one we directly create a mullion using this profile. For beam system, we need to load the profile into the structure framing family and then use that profile to create this structure beam. Okay, and then this is the model in place, but this one we can use array. So radial array to create this. If we can create a curved shape, right? So, and that's it. Do you think I should upload this? Yeah, I'll upload this one. So maybe you can just you can use the profile, or but you can have a look, have a play. And that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.